now that becomes a supply and demand type of scenario. Like I'm interested in seeing what his community does when the pool balls break up, and how they react, and if they stay stoic through the process. I'm sure they'll still listen, but I'm interested in seeing the next couple moves. I'm sure Surf is in mind, but I'm interested.
You're doing the math. You see it clear.
Yeah. I think Surf will hold it down for sure, though, because the few episodes he was on, he was definitely holding it down.
Yeah, Surf one of the ones. Surf in my DM. Surf one of the ones.
Shout out to Surf. I love Surf. I love him. Do I think he could be a consistent potter? No.
Hell no.
Surf is he's a wild boy. He's free, and I also don't think, although Joe was kind of a mentor to him in certain ways, or the big brother, I don't think
you're looking at this wrong. You're looking at this wrong, and I say that respectfully. He's gonna put the house on Surf because he know Flip gonna leave. So what he's gonna try to do is tag Surf in, and so he gonna, in my opinion, he's gonna present something to Surf that keeps Surf next to him. Surf, and then you got also coupled that with understanding that battle rap is taking a humongous hit, right? So he may not even have a place to go as it pertains to that. He can carry, certain events, but we're just talking about that space being what it was, just being, activated. It's kind of deactivated. And so I think Surf comes in, plugs right in, and gets Flip out of the way.
I think for a few reasons that would be a better look. No disrespect to Flip. I just don't, because I know these guys and I know their characters and I know how they think and move. I don't know if Joe can really contain Surf.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Flip has a track record, though.
But he's getting older. He's getting older, too.
He is getting older, and the game changed, so...
And they clouded up over there. You sit on that couch, niggas start getting a big head and think they really somebody. So Surf being who he is, you definitely, if he sit on the couch and get to popping it, and he can talk the rap shit, the bar shit, the music talk, he can add the street perspective, because respectfully, when they go
he's easy on the eyes, no disrespect to there's ladies in the room, he's easy on the eyes.
Okay, shout out to y'all. Won't hate on no man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like his street perspective is always gonna be spot on because he's really one of them men. He ain't cosplaying.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna have to drop no names. He ain't gonna have to. I'm the man. You know what I'm saying? And so I truly believe that. I think he's getting older. He gonna recognize the opportunity. Joe Budden Podcast is not what it was when he was flirting with it. It's bigger. It's a brand. I think he's smart enough.
It's been time. It's past time for him to take it up another level.
Right.
But I think he has to be okay with bringing in people that have the same power that he does, the same power of the mic, the same people who are willing to have their own talking points. So it's interesting. I think Surf would be an interesting dynamic, and because the landscape has changed, hopefully he could see the opportunity for what it could be, and fall in line with what's beneficial for him. But it'd be real interesting. Like somebody, when you look at radio in general, it's rare that they have someone like myself who's well-rounded, who knows a little about a lot, who can talk on anything from religion, spirituality to, the streets for real, from a real life experience. Not from, I read in the book or I heard this rapper say this.
Yeah.
Come from the gutter and clean up nice. And that's a testament to Charlemagne. Charlemagne has never been afraid to put someone in position who, can bring light. You know what I mean? He's not afraid.
Right.
He understands that just because I use my light to light your candle doesn't take my fire away. And I think that's a testament to him, and that's why he's been able to build a successful network and become the player that he is.
No, for sure. Big dog. He one of the guys. That's my guy. I talked to him yesterday. He's great, man. He does shit like that people don't know too, man. Like,
he does. I talk to Charlemagne regularly, and I don't really bring that up much because it's private shit. But Charmaine been on my ass for years. Like, what are you doing? You don't really want it, and I'm like, I might not. I might no. I don't need it. It's a difference between now and when I was 18, running and gunning with a mic with a goddamn makeshift handle with tape on that motherfucker.
Right.
I don't have to do a fucking thing, but do I want to? Sometimes I do.
Right.
And can I? Absolutely.
You need to anyway, though. That's the bigger question. Like, fuck that. You do need to do it. You got unfinished business.
That is a fact.
Yeah.
That's always been my issue with RaQi. Is like she has passion for the old days, but like now in the moment, I feel like where's the passion to just put the stuff out?
Right. Yeah, and it's easy to do for somebody like you. All your relationships. I ain't gonna say easy, but it's
and because you know we can have a gaggle of resources, but when it's time to activate, some
right.
for some that want splits that ain't splitting right. You know, this shit right. It's no favors, there's no friendship in this business. No, I have the resources. We can sit on each other's couch. We can go have motherfucking caviar in San Tropez like it's nothing. That's easy work. When it get down to the business, that's when the swords come out.
Right, now for sure. You'll find things in contracts that'll make you say,
man,
is that what y'all did right there? Sometimes I've had several contracts, so when you get into the meat and potatoes of some of that shit, be like, why would you own this? Why would you try to? Of course you can't own this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You ain't giving a
right in perpetuity at that.
Right, and then you ain't giving enough money for that kind of move. Like when I was with, coming out of the Revolt deal, there was a lot of interest from everyone when I had the little situation where people were trying to bid, and everyone wanted to own the show. And I said, we get the money up, we get the numbers up to a place where, I feel comfortable. I'll give you equity in the show, but ownership of the show at 100% rate was absurd for me to even.
Was the word perpetuity in the contract?
Have I ever seen the word perpetuity in the contract?
No, basically in that contract that you're talking about now.
Well, there was several contracts. I had a contract. Yeah. You got to get that struck out of those contracts. They're going to have it in that contract.
Automatic. Yeah.
It's going to be in the contract. You got to get it struck out.
Word.
It's a lawyer. You out of here.
Word.
I also want to say that there's a catch-22 there. I think a lot of us, and I hate to put age on shit, but generation-wise, we're all learning this shit trial and error, right? And, we could talk big cash money shit, but we didn't go to school for none of this shit. We're not lawyers. We didn't read contracts. We was just on the ground, happy to make it. Some of us had to put a meal on the table. Shit is real life. So I can't knock anybody for one, either not for signing a bum deal, or I can't really, things are, so for instance, when you're talking about people wanting ownership, 100% ownership, I get that. We're learning now as we go along that doesn't have to be the case. However, on the other side, owning 100% of nothing, where your distribution is little to none, is actually
exactly.
So sometimes you might have to sacrifice your baby. And let me hold on, no Illuminati shit. Your first craft, so that you can build up the next situation. So when I look at contracts and things, it doesn't necessarily have to be based on this one project. Like, okay, this one project, I see where they're going with it. They want 100%. I just need to make sure that there aren't any ties where they have first rights refusal for my next project. Because if I have free reign to do this project with your support, your money,
and your marketing more important.
Your marketing, your distribution, but I can also in tangent go ahead and run a whole other play that you have nothing to do with.
They tried to stop that. They